Welcome back. You got Will and Iman here from the Block Runner MetaZone, Roby, and MScribe. And today we got Bitcoin ETF. We got some stacks. That's about it.
That's about it, dude.
Yeah.
Only the two biggest living
no big deal.
creatures in all of crypto at the moment.
Creatures, huh?
It feels like it. It feels like Bitcoin is definitely a creature on its own, right? A behemoth.
Oh, yeah.
A kraken, if you will.
It's Godzilla.
It's a beast. It's a beast. And it feels like the beast is about to awaken, like for real this time.
Yeah.
Or this is complete like market over excitement, I guess, for something that is impending, and we're gonna get the inevitable
pullback of a lifetime.
Yeah, the sell the news event of the decade.
Yeah, I'm betting the under on that. You're betting the over.
Meaning, like, you think it is going to be a sell the news event?
It is.
Really?
Yeah, that's my bet.
Okay. I mean, we already made these claims before, like previous weeks.
Yeah, we did.
So my prediction is just because of the historical context of what's happening, and considering this is the largest IPO in a sense of all time.
Yeah.
Typically, like, very large IPOs tend to attract a lot of capital and liquidity injection, and
they do.
Only up from there.
They do. Yeah.
So I'm assuming this is what's going to happen to Bitcoin, but the market is already kind of like preemptively reacting in a sense.
Yeah, and I'm betting the under only because there's I guess a lower probability I'm right. I think there's a higher probability that you're right because in an ETF, if you purchase an ETF like using your 401k, the institution has to purchase the asset.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, and they're saying, like, so we're going to know definitively, I guess the speculation is Wednesday. This is like a yes or no, I guess, approval from the SEC, correct?
Yeah, and all indications are pointing to yes. It's just a matter of...
Including good old Gary Gensler. So already the news is permeating throughout the mainstream zeitgeist. CNBC, whoa, crypto world again. What is this wacky crypto stuff is back.
Right.
Look at that, even sponsored by Crypto.com. So crypto's back on the...
Wait, Crypto.com, didn't they like implode recently?
I don't think so. Not that I heard of.
Are you sure?
You talking about FTX or what?
Yeah, but like an FTX like.
No, dude. Everybody was assuming they're next on the chopping block.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, yeah.
Well, I don't think they actually have been like caught.
Eliminated. Caught.
Nothing egregious as of now to allege, right?
All right, so what's happening in this video?
I mean, like I said... Mainstream zeitgeist, dude. Bitcoin is like the talk of the town, talk on the street. Literally.
I mean, this isn't the first time Bitcoin gets to CNBC, right? But this is the first time that they talk in terms of ETFs being launched and a bunch of
like this is their speak, dude. Like their main demographic and audience, like ETFs. I know what those are. Those cryptocurrency things, though, they were a little scary. I never my paw. And my grandpappy never really they never divulged to me the inner workings of these cryptos. But like as far as like ETFs, since these are very reputable investment vehicles, I harbor a lot of wealth in these. Right. So let me put on my little vest.
Your boomer vest.
Yeah, my boomer vest and my boomer shoes and
your shield.
Yeah, my American flag pin, all that stuff. And let me go tell my other, friends on Wall Street.
Yeah,
what's happening?
It's like, I want this Bitcoin ETF thing.
Yeah, I want a piece of this. Can I? You can call up their brokers and such. So that's
now you
happening.
can. Yes.
Yeah,
it's like,
actually,
yes, sir. You can get some Bitcoin ETFs.
Here are all these different institutional servicers like lined up.
That's right.
Primed and ready to serve their customer base. Right. So it's a big deal in the context of that. The history of Bitcoin. This has never happened before.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. So, and that means we should all just sell our bags now.
Yeah, that's my bet.
That would be very shocking in my opinion.
Yeah, and to be clear, I'm not actually selling anything, but...
Yeah, we just have a side bet here that pre-halvening, we're going to break all-time highs. That's my bet.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, we'll see. I'm staking my flag.
Yeah, so we got basically 4 months. So the halvening happens in April. Mm-hmm. And we have 4 months for an all-time high.
Which is only like, 30 more percent, roughly, 25% higher from here?
Yeah.
Cake.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude. With all this
is it
401k capital coming in?
Yeah, you're right. It's about 40%, 30, 35. Something
easy.
Like yeah, you're right.
This is where we redefined everything. This is a redefinition moment, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All these fucking willy woos and these plan Bs out there. You guys are gonna have to recraft your projections and your analyses, in my opinion.
Wow, you're extremely bullish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'm shocked, dude.
I know. I never would have ever assumed this would be me in the future of Bitcoin.
You're more bullish than I am.
I know, and I don't even wear Bitcoin shirts. So, I mean, but we got a anti-bull here in the room.
Well, yeah, we got to listen to Gary here. So some things to keep in mind if you're considering investing in crypto assets is that those offering crypto asset investment services may not be complying with applicable law, including federal securities laws. Investors in crypto asset securities should understand that they may be deprived of key info and other important protections. So key info is important because this is largely how these these institutions offering securities, they miss disclosing this key info. And that's where they get the slap in the wrist.
I see.
Yeah, because how can you, as a boomer with the pin on your jacket, how are you supposed to know, how are you supposed to make informed decisions if you don't have everything disclosed to you?
So how do they do it?
So you do formal disclosures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming all these institutional actors, they
do that.
Yeah.
They do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
there are others who will not.
Yeah, the aggravators of such laws, they are not doing that.
Yeah, so this is just a warning, as you would think the head of the SEC would do. It's just kind of like, do your due diligence.
Yeah.
And this is pre-actual, floodgates are open, but this is obvious evidence of, a priming.
Yeah.
Let's get the narrative or the messaging out there, the communications, there's this new asset offering on the way. Here's what you need to be on the lookout for. Because, it's an opportunity, but it's got a historical past of, high volatility or just different things happening within the space.
Fraud.
Yeah, if you want to call it that. There you go. It's got a name, I guess.
Oh,
it says right there, right? Fraudsters.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but look at this. Some things to keep in mind if you're considering investing in crypto assets. And then Bitcoin comes in with Bitcoin One.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
It's either you're in or you're out, basically.
Yeah. All right, moving on. So what has that done to the price?
Imagine that. You're like, one of the best guys, and you're reading Gary's tweet. The first thing you see is that fucking Pepe with his legs crossed. It's like, this is Bitcoin?
Yeah.
This is Bitcoin, dude.
Yeah.
This is the ethos of Bitcoin right here in one single image.
That's true. All right. So what has that done to the price? We were at very close to $47,000. Last time we were at that price was about 2 years ago.
Wow, look at that chart, dude.
Yeah, longer than 2 years.
Now that looks like a V-shaped recovery in progress.
3 years ago. That's true, dude. This is disgusting.
Yeah, this reminds me of COVID.
Over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. This is way more disgusting than COVID.
Well, I mean, if you zoom in, if you actually just zoom into the COVID recovery, whenever money printer went burr.
Yeah, let's zoom in.
Can you do that?
I have to close in on here.
Yeah, make sure you. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a surgical move here.
Wait, where is it?
A lot of precision requirement. You're completely botching, by the way.
Yeah, I am botching it.
No, dude.
Why is it screwing up like this?
Look at this. You gotta drag the other end. The front end.
There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so see, it's stuck.
Wow, dude.
All right.
All right, well, you get the gist.
Yeah, it's right here. Let me just zoom in on this part right here.
It looks like a V, don't it?
Kind of looks like a V, dude.
Well, that's what I'm assuming is going to happen. We're on our way to that. That is Bitcoin's. We're at the halfway point to that official V-shaped recovery.
Yeah, so you're saying it's going to breach all-time highs here in the next 3-4 months?
Yeah, probably face some resistance and such, as, squiggly lines do.
Yeah.
And then at some point, kind of break through, maybe post-halving. Or no, I said pre-halving, right? Well,
pre-halving.
That would, yeah.
Yeah,
that would be shocking even to me, even though I'm the one saying it. I would still be shocked,
Yeah, if it breaks all-time highs pre-halving.
Pre-halving. Yeah. Shit, imagine that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so enough of Bitcoin. So the Stacks, in light of all this, we've been talking about Stacks and its ecosystem over the last
180 days.
Yeah, we've been talking about it since we discovered ordinals and such, because pretty quickly we realized damn, this is not sustainable. As great as Bitcoin is and its value prop and all of its dormant liquidity and such, all these beautiful narratives, we can generate the most secure decentralized network of
The
computational
metaverse.
storage space, data space.
Right.
I mean, this shit sucks if you're really, really honest about it.
Yeah.
Like if you're a developer like us, you're trying to build.
Yeah. Just
It's hard.
over this weekend, it took 3 hours to mine one block. That's a long time.
But that's a very rare event, right?
It is.
But I'm talking about like if you're actually, so I mean, there's a couple workarounds here, right? There's a couple of market niches you can participate in if you're trying to build out new value layers on Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
You can contribute to the ethos of like, yeah, it's fine. Everything is like extremely expensive and extremely like a huge barrier of entry for a large segment of humanity. So that's called Bitcoin L1. So that's like the premium space, right?
Yeah.
You got to pay a premium to embed any new arbitrary data and therefore create new value from that.
Right.
And then it's like, dude, but fuck that. Let's figure out how to inject more robustness and scalability, just like Ethereum did. And that's what Stacks is, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Stacks is a side chain to Bitcoin, and they're going to be doing a release called Nakamoto, I think post-halving of Bitcoin.
I think they said pre.
Was it? Okay.
Pre-halving. So within the next 3 to 4 month time frame, I would expect that narrative to really start picking up steam. Kind of like what we're seeing now with this whole ETF. Like that's going to be another major narrative in this space. Like, holy shit, Nakamoto is coming.
Right, right.
What that entails, I'm assuming a lot of developers lining up to, deploy applications.
Yeah.
And capitalize on that, that narrative.
Speaking of applications, on Stacks, we have DeFi, and we're at all-time highs on total value locked.
Fuck yeah, dude. So on our last video, we covered like that surface layer, like the DeFi landscape. And another one of our big bold predictions is at some point this is going to be in the multi-billion-dollar range.
Yeah.
Right? This TVL.
That's right.
Because how could it not?
Yeah. It's programmed.
I think so. This is like one of the few times where you could, I think, justifiably say something like that.
Yeah.
How is the decentralized finance ecosystem not going to be like not parody what we've seen
on a new smart contract platform on Bitcoin?
Yeah. Yeah, what we've seen from other chains. I mean, we've seen other like brand new spanking like L2s on Ethereum have multi-billion-dollar TVL.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Now, you don't think that's going to happen on Bitcoin? You're nuts, dude.
It's a dunk, dude.
Yeah. So that is the opportunity. That is what we're tracking, right?
All right. So remember, Stacks doesn't compete with Ethereum L2s. It competes with Ethereum.
Yeah.
So you're comparing this market cap to the one of Ethereum.
Well, it's because I think a lot of people, even ourselves, when we first discovered Stacks, we were making, like we do, we like to find these market parallels.
Mm-hmm.
And we were kind of using Polygon, I think, as a reference. Like that was the first really killer L2 for Ethereum. So we're like, yeah, I mean, at minimum, this ecosystem, whatever, this technology can parallel the value of Polygon, which at all-time highs is probably like 30, 40 billion or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So from here, it's like a nice, comfortable 10x. But really, it goes beyond what
like
Polygon represents.
100x.
What?
The comparison between Stacks and
Ethereum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a thing people don't realize. Like that is the value Stacks potentially could represent, right? If you have every single DeFi application of the future on Bitcoin deployed on Stacks, just because it's just natively present at the time it needs to be present.
Yeah.
As opposed to us waiting for new like technical layers to emerge.
Yeah, and you're bridging the liquidity of Bitcoin into Stacks.
Yeah, which is what the Nakamoto thing's about, right?
Yeah.
The SBTC.
Right.
It's like actually bringing Bitcoin to this whole new like developer ecosystem. It's wild.
Yeah, so Maneb's tweet here is one of the least known things about Stacks is the BTC yield. Only assets in the coin market cap 100 that has native BTC yield from consensus level. At 5% BTC yield this year, 108 million in Bitcoin will go out at current rates to the decentralized group of participants. So if you read the comments here, everyone's pretty confused as like where this BTC comes from.
Yeah, so we need let's do another reach out to Maneb.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Maneb, we need details here.
Yeah, we would very much like to converse and educate the masses. Like what is happening?
Yeah.
How do we participate in this decentralized network you're describing and earn our Bitcoin yield?
Yes.
Because that sounds like one hell of an opportunity, right? I would like to know more.
I agree. All right, so final tweet here by Hero Gamer. Stacks Nakamoto upgrade will enable faster transactions, 5 seconds, transaction stability and reliability, MEV mitigation, higher POX Bitcoin yield percentage for users.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Enhanced security via 2 Bitcoin blocks, finality guarantee, and stackers to be network validator.
Jesus. So that sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
And each of these are like broken down individually. Yeah, links in the description as always. So, I mean, there's a lot to be excited about. And it's very infant. I mean, it's not the first time we've kind of like been early to something.
No.
And like we've had this assessment. It's like, man, we see the potential, right?
Yeah.
You feel it?
Dude, I've been feeling it for a whole year.
Yeah, I feel it too. But it's like we have to like speculate. What are going to be these catalysts or these like inflection moments?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest.
Well, I mean, ETF is going to be like the shots fired that the bulls are in, and
just like a natural organic gravitation, I guess, to this.
Yeah, and the organic discovery of what's happening on Bitcoin with ordinals.
That's true. We're seeing that, dude. Even Beeple is like remember like 6 or 7 or 8 months ago, there's people like bum rushing him at conferences and stuff. Like, dude, you should put your art on Bitcoin. He's like, you guys are weird. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Ethereum, I just made $100 million over there, dude. Fuck your Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, now like you see it on Twitter, people are reaching out to him. It's like, oh, now what do you think about ordinals as it like dominates all NFT volume?
That's right.
And he's literally like scratching his chin. He's like,
Yeah, he did an everyday doing on
the node monkeys.
Node monkeys, yeah.
So clearly he's paying attention, and that's signaling to every other artist and creator in the whole world. Like, I should be paying attention as well. Right?
Yeah. And it starts with things like that. That's when the signals of like interest from kind of like the regular participants on the internet start understanding what's happening on Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude. Jesus. I think we really are cooking up like a superstorm scenario here.
I think we might be.
Either that or we're just like losing it. Like
we're taking too much DMT.
Too much. You're drinking way too much Kool-Aid. I don't know. Yeah. We need some outside like opinions.
You know what? We keep saying that though, but we end up being right. So we don't need outside opinions anymore.
I'm just saying. I think it would be nice, like more maybe like entertainment wise, like somebody who's like just a complete fade. Like I'm fading ordinals. I'm fading Bitcoin.
No, like Peter
this
Schiff?
Cycle. Well, he's fucking.
Oh yeah, he's in.
He's about it now.
He likes Bitcoin now.
But there's got to be people out there that are catching wind of what's happening, and they're still deciding. Is like, this is a nothing burger. This is not going to be like the next market mania or whatever.
Who would that be though? Who's like that
they're
obvious?
Out there. And if you're out there in the comments, let us know.
Yeah,
we would like to maybe have a roundtable discussion about that. What could be possibly more interesting or more valuable than what's happening right now? And
that's a great question. Space. Now that's a question.
Yeah, and if you got a legitimate case, like we want to know about that.
Maybe it's AI, which I'll give it to them on that. AI is probably equally, if not more interesting, but that's about it.
Yeah, it is, because there's a lot of macro evidence to suggest as well. Just like there's a lot of macro evidence to suggest.
Kill all humans, dude.
Right.
That's something to be paying attention to.
That's definitely important. I mean, I wouldn't mind talking about that either.
Correct.
So yeah, I don't know. The point is, it's interesting. I'm thoroughly entertained.
Yeah. There's never been more entertaining. Right. 2023 was the most entertaining.
Yeah, but this year is going to be way more nuts.
I can't even believe that.
So I can't wait to get this ETF stuff kind of like behind us so we can
see the ramifications, the results.
Yeah, they know definitively how the next like few months are going to look like.
Yeah.
If it's a sell-off catalyst, whatever, right?
Yeah, no, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it doesn't mean shit for us personally.
No.
I mean, crypto Twitter might feel a little like salty about it because they're over here like hyping up the world. It's like, see, Team Bitcoin, let's go, and they're gonna have to like live for a few months of
30% losses.
Yeah, like looking like I don't know,
like eggs on their face,
something. Just a little bit of like public shame for like hyping it too much. There's a little bit of a chance of that. There might just be too much hype.
Yeah,
literally have BitBoy out there with a sign.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I haven't seen the sign, but
let's pull that up, dude. Let's end it on that.
All right, let's see.
This might be evidence of like overhype, actually. Freaking BitBoy, dude.
What's his handle? Is that it? No, right?
I don't know. I mean, if you search BitBoy, I'm pretty sure it'll like be the first thing you see. Not that one. Keep scrolling. This is always dangerous on Twitter.
It is.
These days. Damn, dude. There he is.
Oh, that's it. Says, I'm not leaving until BTC ETF.
There you go, dude.
What kind of like potato camera is this, though?
Yeah, you would think.
It's like the iPhone 3G, dude.
He spent all his money on cocaine, dude. You haven't heard? He's fucking broke now, dude. Cocaine and Lambos. You can't afford good productions.
What's good your Lambo if you can't?
I don't know.
Take a good picture.
Record it?
Yeah.
Agreed. But this is it. This is a representation of where the market is right now. The market is like rallying behind BitBoy. That is probably a bad sign.
Yeah, agreed.
So maybe
this is
you
our
might
new
be
leader.
Yeah, you might be right, dude.
Yeah.
There might be just too much hype behind this, so yeah.
Yeah, but ultimately it's gonna dominate, right?
Yeah,
2024.
Yeah, who really cares? These up and down swings and like in these like super zoomed in moments.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, agreed. All right, that's it for us. Let us know if we missed anything. Are you guys excited about the ETF? Do you think it's going to go up or down for entertainment purposes only? And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Peace.